Hollywood Studios. Truly one of my favorite parks.
Everybody, jump into the name Dole with Dad is the Dole with Dad is the channel, mostly a Disney channel, but we do a little sports here too. And we are watching the fight. I'm watching the fight. You're watching the fight, and we'll chat about it live if you want. So yeah, don't expect to see the fight here. I won't be showing you the fight, obviously, because that's illegal, and I wouldn't do that. Hey, Steve's World, how are you, buddy? You watching the fight? Hey, John, how are you, buddy? You watching the fight? So I didn't watch. Hey, Chills, how are you? Yeah, I was wondering if you, how'd your chat? I didn't get to pop on your chat. But hey, Gonzo, how are you, buddy? Hope you guys are watching the fight. Cain Velasquez, Francis Ngannou. I'm obviously a big sports fan, as I am a Disney fan, and I'm excited for this fight. Hey, Ruby, how are you? So I'm glad you guys are here. So just fair warning, I'm not talking Disney tonight. I can after the fight if you like. I'm excited for this UFC fight. I was going to watch the whole card, but frankly, I had some other stuff to do, and I didn't want to. But I wanted to pop on and see who wanted to watch this fight with me. Wow, 5 likes already, guys. Thanks for popping in. You guys are making my day. So I'm a big Cain Velasquez fan, and he's a beast. And Francis Ngannou is terrifying. So anyway, who else is here? John's here, Chill's here, John's here, Gonzo's here, Ruby's here, Teresa. Hey, are you still at Disney? Nice. I'm jealous. Hey, Rosa, how are you? You were like, for 2 hours you were live, Chills? I'm sorry I didn't pop in, buddy. But that's awesome. Good for you. Hope you got a bunch of views, a bunch of watch time. So is anybody watching the fight? I hope you are. I am. I'll talk to you about anything going on after fight, but I'm going to be pretty into this fight here. So, I mean, if you guys leave, I totally won't, like, be like, you won't hurt my feelings. But I'd love for you to stay. Oh, yep, there you go. I just had from 7 to 3 people. So I think I lost a bunch of people. But where were we? Watching some UFC. Did we lose? What did we lose? Steve, did we lose? What did we lose? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. What did we lose? So yeah, 5 in chat. I hope you guys are UFC. I know Chills. You went from 7 to 3 and then back up to 7. Yeah, you definitely want to add Chills. He's got a great channel. So anyway, if you're watching these fights, let me know who you're rooting for. I'm on Tapology too, if anybody's really into the UFC. Chills, you on Tapology? Tapology is a great UFC MMA website. So this fight is in Arizona. That's where Cain's from. So obviously the crowd's going to be for Cain today. If you can hear the boos, that's why. I'm trying to pull up my Tapology account and tell you guys who I've picked. So anyway, fan of both these guys because they're fun to watch. I picked Cain to knock out Ngannou in round 1. We'll see. I picked Felder to win by KO in round 2. We ended up winning by decision. Those are the only 2 fights that matter on this. So anyway, if you're interested, I'm Jay Batesball on Tapology. Not sure if any of you guys are into it that much or not. See what else is here. So Ruby, wish I was my boyfriend is having the, is that Dungeons and Dragons? I played when I was very little. Don't know much about it, to be honest. What? Walto Grams is still up. Are people punching? They're about to. So all the fights tonight are done except for the main one, Dougie. I mean, Dougie, we're on a stream earlier, and that we ended at like 2:30 your time, buddy. So what is it? Like 4:45? You weren't kidding. Are you a vampire? Bunzo, I don't watch the fights, but I stay and hang. Wow, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you hanging. John, we school. Yeah, John will do it. So I don't know much about Dungeons and Dragons. I had some friends who played Dungeons and Dragons. We're talking like 5th grade, Ruby, so I don't really remember it. I mean, I'm 49 now, so I don't remember it. But I remember they had cool dice, and it was fun stories. The guys who played, they liked having me like build their, like drew out their lands, and that was kind of fun, but a long time ago. I haven't done that in a long time. You'd like to be a vampire? You are a vampire, buddy. You're up all night. I got Jailbro Cody. I'm what? It's on ESPN, buddy. It's on ESPN. It's free. Normally ESPN. So it's free right now. So you don't need a pay-per-view or nothing. Am I crazy? Yeah, no, it's on ESPN. Hey, everybody tell Rosa happy birthday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Walt O'Graham says we need a DizTube D&D group. No, too nerdy? Nothing's too nerdy. If I could just be the guy who does the builds, actually I had like 8 level. It was pretty cool. I mean, I was a kid, but I loved it. It might have been junior high. I bet that was junior high. All right, so anyway, Cain, either guy could win. Either guy could win by knockout. I'm very excited. Actually, if I was betting, I wouldn't bet because Ngannou's a beast. And Cain hasn't fought in like a couple of years. So during the fights, I'm probably, like here in a second, I'm probably not going to be reading chat. But I'll try. Anyway, I got 7 people in here. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to pop in, so you guys are making my day. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Rosa, I hope you had a good birthday. Did you do anything awesome that you want to tell us about? I hope you liked my little silly thing I put on Instagram. It was the last thing I did before I went to bed. Like the last thing. Oh, I love this stuff so much. So has anybody been to an event like this? I've been to a couple. I saw John Jones fight in San Diego. And I saw Chuck Liddell get knocked out by Rampage Jackson in Vegas. That was amazing. Some really fun events. Hey, Ruby. Yeah, tell Rosa happy birthday. Yeah, it's on ESPN. Normally ESPN. ESPN has a contract with UFC for, I don't know, 3 years or 5 years, and this is the first one. They were on the app, the ESPN Plus app, for a fight, but this is the first free one. This is a pretty good card. Now, the pay-per-view in 2 weeks, that's a great card. That'll be on pay-per-view. GSC tea. I'm drinking tea. I gave up my Pepsi. Only in 3 days, but boy, Dougie, seriously, like you stay up all night, man. Almost 6 a.m. Is that right? That's crazy. Ruby says I've only gone to watch at either a casino or a bar, never live. It's amazing live. I've been blessed to go to a lot of live events. Seeing Rampage Jackson knock out Chuck. The crowd, it was so loud when Chuck came out. It was so loud, and when Quentin knocked him out, 20,000, 12,000, whatever, silent, and then roar. It was amazing. It was spine tingling. It was awesome. My grandpa was a big boxing fan. I saw Oscar De La Hoya fight. Oscar De La Hoya's last fight before he became champion. It was also in San Diego. Actually, same arena that I saw John Jones fight. Those were floor seats too. Grandpa had the hookup. Get caught up in chat because second hero will be not. You are a creature of the night, buddy. Oh, that's nice, Rosa. All right, here we go. Okay, so I picked Cain knockout round 1. I'll be shocked if this goes 2 rounds. So there you go. So if you're watching the fight when it's Dominic Cruz talking, he's brilliant, great fighter, great commentator. He's saying that Cain should wrestle Ngannou, and I go, ooh, Cain's down already. Oh my gosh, he knocked him out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ngannou. Oh, he hurt his knee. I wondered why he went down funny. Oh, Cain blew his knee out. I wondered. I didn't think he hit him. Oh, so Velasquez hasn't fought in years. I want to see the replay. I don't even know if he hit him, but Ngannou wins by knockout. But oh my gosh! So if you're not watching, Ngannou wins by knockout. Cain hurt his knee. I'm watching the replay right now, so hold on. So it was, looks like he just maybe dislocated his knee. Ngannou didn't do nothing. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Chills, you couldn't get on ESPN? Yeah, the fight's over. Yeah, I'm going to hide that because we can't say that word, but that was quick, man. Yeah. So, I mean, you got to call it a knockout, right? I don't know if anybody else is watching. I know AAAA is, but that's horrible. That's horrible. Cain's waited for years to come back. Gate Cherry Farm, welcome in. How are you? I can't believe the fight is over. That's disappointing. So I'm gonna stick around here. Obviously, I want to see what Cain says in the post-fight interview. You know, I'll tell you what, it's the first time nobody's cared about what the winner has to say, and everybody wants to hear what the loser has to say. I was just gonna say that. Weeva, I hope I'm saying that right. I think he has to retire. If his injury allows him to fight like in a couple, events from now, I agree with you. I think he probably has to retire. I mean, let's see what he says about his injury. Oh, Jelly's watching TV on the. I gotcha. Yeah, everybody was picking it just one round, so I'm not like some prognosticator. Almost said that word backwards. That's amazing. Everybody thought this would go on. Hey, everybody in chat, I see a bunch of people popping in. Welcome in. Boy, anticlimactic fight, guys, huh? But anyway, yeah, I watched the replay. It didn't look like he connected at all. Hey, Fast Guitar, how are you? Did you see it pop? It was his knee that popped. He wasn't knocked out. Yeah, he was out. He wasn't hurt. Yeah. No, I agree with you, Fast Guitar. I mean, the 1-2 was thrown, but if they connected, they weren't brutal. Weaver says it's MCL. You think it's an MCL? You tore yours? Oh, my buddy tore his. Or he might have been the ACL. I don't know. Cain's standing on it. I'm anxious to see what he says here. Hold on. Hey, everybody, I see all the new faces in chat. Go ahead and say hi, chat, if you want. Anticlimactic fight, sorry. Gotta be honest, I don't care what Ngannou says. Hey, Brian Garcia, it's going really good. Unfortunately, I wanted to see a good fight here, but I don't want to be rude, but I don't care what Francis says here. I don't know what that is, all those links, but you go. Anyway, Brian, it's going good. Thanks for asking. So it took you 3 years to what? To be able to walk, be able to run. Hey, Ms. Ride or Die, long time no see. How you? Tommy Ngannou won by nothing. So here's the replay. So he threw a jab, hit him in the temple, no big deal. They try to clinch. Francis is kind of above him. And Ngannou right now, I'm actually not interested in what Ngannou says. I want to hear what Cain says. So hopefully he's still there. So when I get quiet, it's going to be because they're talking to Cain. He's standing now, but his knee was out sideways for a quick minute. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that, but obviously, it obviously bent in a way that you wouldn't want it to go, but it didn't look that bad to me. But I mean, I'm the fat guy sitting on my chair. What do I know? Hey, everybody in chat. I see some numbers popping in. You want to say hi in chat? Feel free. Glad you're here. Yeah, Cain's so. Again, if you're not watching it, it's on ESPN. It's free TV. Cain's in the cage. I'm sure they're going to talk to him right here. So I'm going to get silent while I go talk to Cain. They better talk to Cain. Yeah, here we go. So hold on, guys. Cain seems like a classy guy. Hey, welcome in, guys. That's tough. I'm going to be listening to this for a minute, and we'll come back and talk about it, okay? So hang out. All right, so hold on. I want to hear what Cain says, and we'll talk about it. So they're acting like it was a knockout. Okay, so I don't understand that at all. Hey, what's good? So I apologize if I missed you in chat. I'll go back and see. I see 129. I appreciate you guys popping in. I don't get it. So I watched 3. Where I'm going to watch it again. Hold on. So I don't understand. Okay, so clearly Cain screamed there. So clearly something popped. Or, I mean, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. How anticlimactic. That stinks. I don't even know what to say. So somebody earlier said he's got to retire. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to tell him he has to retire, but I'm going to watch the next fight. But what is that? I don't know. I don't understand. I'd love to hear what you guys think. So I'm going to go back and chat, see what you guys have been saying while I was reading that or watching that. I got rid of some of those comments. There's kids in here, so, watch the language stuff. But I really appreciate you guys popping in. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think. I have to go. Oh, see you, John. Yeah, Baisa, 26 seconds. That's crazy. Did I say hi, Ms. Ride or Die? I think I did. Hey, how are you? Hey, Aaron. Jones versus Ngannou? I think Jones will probably win. But Aaron asked who would win, Jones versus Ngannou. So Jones is going heavyweight. That's happening for sure. Cain was talking about Cain will fight him. Ngannou can knock anybody out. I mean, he put Overeem, he made him a satellite, man. I mean, the guy's still flying. I don't know what to do with Ngannou. I mean, he's clearly a top 3 or 4 heavyweight in the world, but what was that? That was nothing. I don't even know what to do with that. Yeah, so if you like the UFC, and there's 235 in here now, so I appreciate you being here. Chills TV, he lives in ABQ, Albuquerque. He actually has some contacts, I believe is the way to say it. So, yeah, give everybody a look. Lots of Disney people in here if you're into Disney. Hey, Nicholas, somebody did get hurt, that's for sure. 120, 140. What do you mean? Is that how many people? Yeah, 218. I appreciate you guys being in here. Israel Sanchez. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that means. Somebody from Peru. Welcome. Hey, Francis, how are you? Or Francisco, excuse me. How are you? How am I doing, Adriel? I'm doing great. Adriel Sanchez, how are you? Walt saying I'm the king. Yeah, I wish. My food just got ready, sad. I know, right? Right? I didn't even finish one thing of tea. What the heck? Hey, Ben, how are you? I'm not, but that's creepy. But hey, if that's where your head's at, Ben, good luck to you. Luis, the fight wasn't a fight, then yeah, I know. Well, that's good. You know what Luis Lama says? That's a good point. And I'm way behind in chat, so I don't know how long ago you said this, Luis, but that's a good point. You think they do a rematch? I mean, I guess I'd watch it again. I watched this one. Hey, Red Dog, how are you? Jones is pretty good, but Jones is going to get smoked here at some point. Is Jones big enough for the heavyweights? Red Dog? It probably is. What do I know? I saw Jones fight. Who did he fight? That Russian guy, Matashenko or something like that. I thought now that's obviously before Jones was the legend that he is. I thought Matashenko might not get ragdolled like he did. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Ms. Ride or Die. Hey, Jeffrey Nunez, how are you? Hey, King. Yeah, his leg got hurt. Well, I'm getting pretty behind in chat, but yeah, memory drain. I think you might be right. I mean, he said he's going to fight again. Insecto, I'm disappointed too, man. Yeah, Mr. Robinson, if it was boxing, I might agree with you. This is the real thing. Remember, Don, with all respect, Cain needs to retire. Maybe. The fight with Lewis, yeah. Hey, Oscar Terrace, how are you? I don't think Cain's, I mean, what do I know? But he didn't sound like he was going to retire to me. Brian Garcia thinks there'll be a rematch. Well, Jones wasn't fighting. Hey, Hearts, how are you? Yeah. Alexander, Cain dropped, hurt his knee, and then Ngannou barely touched him and won by knockout. This is nuts. I still can't believe it. Mr. Football Ridiculous, Cain is my all-time favorite. I know Cain, not my all-time favorite, but I like him a lot. Ngannou's a beast. Yeah. So, Mr. Football and everybody else, I thought the fight would go fast. Oh, they got Sonnen talking with Ariel here. I should probably listen. But I thought somebody would hit somebody, you know? Jeez. Billy C. I agree with what Billy C. said. I want to know what's going to happen when a legit heavyweight hits Jones. Can you imagine Ngannou? How many punches is it going to take? I mean, Cormier's a legit heavyweight, and obviously he got through him, but yeah, Mike, Cain won by nothing. How did Stipe manage to? I know, right? Well, Stipe is a lot smarter of a fighter, I would have to say. Not that Ngannou's not a smart fighter, but he outbrained him on that one, in my opinion. I'm a big Stipe fan, but so yeah, what do you do? They're talking about it. Sonnen, who I love, by the way, is talking to Ariel here on ESPN. If you want to watch it, it's on right now. It's free TV. You don't need to buy the pay-per-view. It's free TV. Where do you put Ngannou? I mean, he didn't really do anything for me, but he moves up the ladder, right? Anonymous, when you're so mad. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Guys, again, I apologize. I'm way behind in chat. It's 304 of you in here, so I appreciate it, but I'm going to try to get caught up. Cain bled his knee, torn ACL. We'll see, right? If it's torn ACL, there's not going to be a rematch. He's going to be out for a while. And do you come back after a year and a half or 2 years of having to come back? Do you do it again? I'm sure he's thinking so now, but how good is Stipe is right? Hanma? Yeah, Ozzy Moon, money grab. I don't think so. They're fighting. Kitty Razor says rematch maybe. Yep, Nganou's a beast. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Julio, I don't disagree, but I mean, you blow out your knee, What do you do? Elijah says everything ruined. Not only Cain, but Francis knockout twice. Yeah, Blades is a beast. So Insecto says that, the quick uppercut. I mean, you got to give him credit. He did hit him on the top of the head, but it was his knee. It's the difference between an active fighter. That's a good point. Black Eye Guy says that, and I really agree with what Black Eye Guy said. Cool name, by the way. I mean, talk about ring rust. Is that what we just saw? Maybe. Cain lost by injury, yeah. Chris, I agree. Francis didn't even touch him. I mean, nothing that looked like it was that big of a deal, Clover. I agree. I mean, they talked about the small uppercut. He hit him with a straight right on the top of the head. I'm sure it didn't feel good, but Cain, not only Kitty Razor is Cain old, but Cain hasn't fought in forever. Yeah. Yeah, Kitty, I agree with what Kitty just said. I don't know. So they're over here talking. Ariel Helwani's giving Francis a lot of credit for a knockout here. I don't agree with. Hello, everyone. Hey, Rosa. Thank you. James Bond, I don't know. Not my deal. Who's the best heavyweight in the UFC right now? Well, so Cormier's the champ, right? He wants to fight Brock, so we're not going to see anybody. Stipe just got knocked the heck out by Daniel, so it ain't Stipe. So if it's not Daniel, it's Daniel. It's Daniel. Because it ain't Ngannou, because Cormier took him. It ain't Stipe, because Cormier took him. So it's Daniel Cormier. Viper Ford asked who's the best heavyweight. I think I just answered it. What do you guys think? Cain won, buddy. By knee injury. Cain just flopped. I'm sorry. Ngannou won. Cain just flopped from knee injury. Yeah, it's a frustrating. Jack attack, I totally agree. It tells us nothing. I totally agree. How do you move people up? How do you move people down? I totally agree with what Jack attack says. Where do you put Ngannou now? I mean, do you let Ngannou fight Stipe? I would say yes. I would say Ngannou fights Stipe. Matter of fact, the more I think about it, that's obvious. Daniel wants to go fight in the WWE with Brock. Let them play, get his payday, whatever. That's what's going to happen. Ngannou will fight Stipe. Winner gets Cormier if he wants it. If he doesn't want it, Jones comes up. In my never so home opinion. There's a lot of new people in here, guys. I really appreciate you being in here. Sports a little bit, Disney a lot. That's why I see the Disney's up behind me. If you're interested, smash the subscribe button. If you're just here for the fights, I totally get it. That's cool too. I'll do this now and then. It's fun to talk to people who love the fights like I do. Laszlo says Ngannou is just not ready for the title fight. I don't. So what do you do, Laszlo? Where do you put him? Yeah, Chills. That's cool. Memory drain. I don't disagree. I mean, it's better than nothing. Seeing Lesnar versus DC when DC's ready. DC sneezed and he hurt his back. That's the truth. Also, Lesnar's not even ready yet, and he's doing the WWE stuff. So I don't even think it's happened. Oh man, somebody without a brain says Daniel's a coward. I don't know how you would say that, but hey, thanks for being in my chat. That's stupid, but whatever. Yes, Angry Koala. I totally agree. Hey Cam, how are you? Jesse says Ngannou versus Jones. Maybe. Yeah. Hey, you mods are doing a good job. I see some dumb people saying some dumb things. So you mods, I appreciate you. I think I'm caught up in chat. I hope I am. Jackie Tech says it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for the division, but I like to see Jones and Ngannou. So for me, I think it's Ngannou. What do you do with Stipe then? You just ignore Stipe? I think you got to give it to Stipe. Stipe thinks he should be fighting Cormier. Yeah, I think it's got to be Stipe versus Ngannou, right? Doesn't it? It's got to be Stipe versus Ngannou. John Jones, best of all time. No, I'm going to say no to that. Now, he might be, but dude has taken breaks on us twice. I mean, I've seen him fight live. Obviously, I've seen all his fights on the pay-per-view like you guys have. He's amazing. But no. I don't know that he's I don't know if he's a cheater or not. So no, I don't No. But he could still be. I mean, he's young. He's going to have another 5-6 years of fight still, so we'll see. But no, not for my money. He's not right now, no. Hey, R5 Adventures, how are you? Hey, Cody Wood. Do you think the uppercut rock? I don't. I think it was more, Cody, what do you think? But I think it was more the knee. I didn't even see an uppercut that would have been scary. The biggest punch I saw, heck, my cat being weird. Get out of here. I saw the right that hit the top of the head, but I think he was already going down for the knee. What did you think? Terry, it's just tea. Just tea. Where'd it go? Just tea. Minikov, eh? Huh? Jack's going into the depths. Who's the best of all time then? Best all time? Probably GSP. Yeah. And I was a Matthews fan too, so that's not fun to say. Probably GSP. I'm thinking. I don't really want to say Anderson Silva, but he's pretty dang incredible. Anderson Silva, GSP. Yeah. Who do you guys think is the best of all time? Shoot, that's a good topic. Greatest MMA fighter of all time. Shoot, we'll be here all night. Too many knee injuries. Yeah. The uppercut moved his head, did it? I'd like to see it again. Victor, who's that? Yeah, it's moving fast. Sorry if I missed you. Victor, I think, is the one that said the uppercut got him and moved his head. I'll have to watch it again. What Cain's let me stop chat so I don't miss anybody. Cain's post-fight interview made me feel like he was saying, "Oh man, I'm sorry I got rocked." So maybe we'll watch a replay that'll show it different. I don't know. How did Cain get clearance from his doctor? Right, Koala? It's a good point, especially if his knee popped. Yeah, GSP. GSP. I'm not saying he's the most exciting fighter of all time, but one of the great jabs of all time. Certainly a great wrestler. Yeah, GSP. Tony Ferguson might be Jackson. Jackson knows his stuff. Jackson Black is an MMA fan. Tony Ferguson, he's too young yet, but maybe. That makes as much sense as Jones does to me. No disrespect to Jones. Khabib, I'd like to see more, Victor. Let's be real. Khabib is amazing. I love Khabib. But has he beat anybody great yet? And I love Conor. I'd like to see him against a couple other top 10s. Let's just put it that way. John, for sure, it's John. It was the knee. Cain drop. Memory drain says Cain drop. Maybe. I'm going to watch it again. Yeah, Cam, you want one? There you go, buddy. Boom. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me get caught up in chat again. Yeah, again, if you're new in here, mostly Disney Channel. Talk a little leadership stuff. Talk a little sports. Going to talk a lot of sports during baseball season. I do this for the NFL and the MMA now and then. If you hate Disney, you're not going to like most of my stuff. So if you're only in here for MMA stuff, that's totally cool. I totally get it. But if you think you might like some Disney talk and some leadership talk and a little bit of tech talk too, that's my channel. Stop on there, smash the subscribe button if you want. Mike H, John Joe, Demetrius. See, now that's Mike H. I forgot, and I'm embarrassed that I forgot Mighty Mouse. Demetrius is definitely in that conversation. Totally feel like an idiot for forgetting that. Mike H, you're totally right. John Jones, Demetrius, GSP, Anderson Silva. Got to put those in the top 4 or 5, right? Yeah. Julio, DC is the best light heavyweight. The only man they beat him was a drug chief. I don't disagree with that. You know, I like Cormier. I actually think he's underrated. Maybe he's not anymore, but he was underrated for a long time. But Jones did beat him, and I don't know what to do with that because he was cheating. So I don't know. Yeah, you mods that are deleting that stuff, I'm not seeing it, but I appreciate whatever you're having to handle. I appreciate it. I'm a fighter also, so I do not like fighters on steroids. Amen. I'm not a fighter, Willie Lee Henderson. I'm an old guy who wasn't tough enough even when he thought he was for the MMA. You guys are studs. Chills used to train. I think Chills actually had some fights. I don't know if you're still in here, Chills, but anyway, yeah, I don't. If cheating's cheating, I'm out. I'm a fighter also. Oh, I already read that. Jones is just a picogram. So Nate Diaz is definitely not the best of all time, but Nate Diaz is one of my favorites of all time. I love that guy. He's definitely not one of the best of all time, but I love him. I mean, I love him. I love the Diaz brothers. I do. Did Cain lose the fight on purpose? No. No. I don't understand why people think that kind of stuff. There's really 3: John Jones, GSP, Anderson Silva. I mean, Joel. Those are good names. I'd add Demetrius, but I forgot him the first time. I got to be honest. GSP, avoid fights, too scared. Trailblazer, I agree with that too. I do. I think he got a little older and he got really specific about his career. But whatever. He's did you see, or did anybody, Trailblazer or anybody else, listen to GSP on, I mean, any of his interviews? But the one with Rogan was fascinating because it was long. You know, a long form interview is the best kind. And I don't feel like he's the brightest bulb on our planet. What do I know? There you go. See, Chills. Oh, Nico Price. That's right. You told me about that. That's cool. Where's the fight, Chills? Where is Nico fighting? I mean, I would agree with you, Willie. Not that I am, but I believe you. Laszlo says Cain didn't get hurt from punch. It looked like it was from bending the knee wrong. I don't know. Jones technically never lost. That's very true. But Jones hasn't won in such a way that we believe it was a fair fight, has he? Key Razor says GSP is the best of all time. Khabib takes the welterweight title. Well, Khabib could be. Jones could be, but neither one of them are yet, in my opinion. Picogram talk from Mike. The Raging Beef Stew. That's an interesting name. This isn't the WWE. They need to stop bringing back these older fighters. I agree with that. Weird name and all beef stew. I like that. I mean, you know, people, what do I care? You want to go fight and people are going to pay to watch it, do it. But like when Chuck was fighting Tito, did anybody care about that fight? I didn't. Cody Wood says, I would love the run Uriah went on back in the day. Uriah? Faber? Oh, I loved. Are you talking about Faber? You can't be talking about Hall, right? You got to be talking about Faber. See, yeah, the divisions weren't built up then. I'm a big Faber fan, but he was one of the little guys, and they didn't have a lot of little guys at the time. I mean, even in the WEC, there weren't that many guys. I saw Uriah fight when he beat Pulver, who was an old guy at the time, in San Diego too. That was a fun night too. That was Varner and Cerrone. Was on that card. I think Cruz was on that card. Jose Aldo was on that card. That was a fun card. That was in San Diego of all places. That was cool. Saw Aldo. Bisping is the GOAT. Not so much. Clawed his way back to the rematch. Get the title. Yeah, no. I like Bisping, but no. Not even top 5 in his division. And so it was best of all time so far. Willie, I think I probably agree. No problem, Steve. Thanks for being here, man. You have a great night, too. You like Disney content and other awesome stuff like I do. You're going to love Steve's channel. Go check him out. Steve's World. I don't know if he's still here anymore. Johnny Hendricks outclassed GSP. No, he didn't. Johnny Hendricks beat him once. I'm a Hendricks fan, too. I live not too far from where Hendricks trains. Or trained. TJ and Uriah. TJ's got a shot to be one of the best, too. I mean, I know he just got smoked. Got beat, whatever. But Prime Bob Sapp is the GOAT. Jack Attack, you're making me laugh. Do you think any Diaz brother will return? I do. I don't think Nick will, although he might, but I don't think he will. He's having too much fun. Follow him on Instagram, all those you can tell. But I think Nate will. They don't need the money anymore, so maybe not. But I think they will. I mean, a payday's a payday, right? They're clearly not worried about belts. That's for dang sure. Julio, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what to even say about those tests. Obviously, they need to do a better job. LeBron James is not the GOAT. 10,000% DC will beat Jones in the rematch. UFC is scripted. No, it's not. Do you know how much money they would lose if they were scripting it and it came out? And if you want scripted fights, you can go watch Dudes in Underwear roll around. So that's dumb. Francis versus Cormier is the only fight to book. I mean, Francis versus Stipe. Cormier sneezed and hurt his back, so Cormier's not even ready to fight. So, and Cormier is going to wait for Brock. So I think Francis versus Stipe is the fight that we're going to see. Reed, I see a question mark. I don't know what that's about. Silva throws light kicks. Oh boy, guys, I'm sorry. It's going through fast. So if I miss you, you want a response, just at me. Nick Diaz needs to box Floyd. He's not gonna do that. He's not. He doesn't care. Okay, Cam, that's weird. Are you from the WWE? No, I don't. I've never watched WWE. Chemo. All right, Jack. Jack's been drinking. Cain's knee buckled during the sparring a few days ago. Is that? Did I hear something about that, NorCal? Is that for real? Cam, whatever. I don't think so, but whatever. Guys, bet your money on DC Hollywood will rob your money. How can you prove the fights aren't scripted? That's a dumb question. And I don't need to prove it. You know, watch. How can you prove that you're alive? That's stupid. Scotty's channel. Hey, how are you, buddy? Do you think that Conor McGregor ruined his career? No, I think Conor McGregor is. Go ahead, NorCal. I'd love to see it. No, I think I think all of us would love to have Conor McGregor's career. So no, Scotty, I would say no. He has not ruined his career. I would say he's had the greatest MMA career in the history of MMA. That was a great fight, Jack. Cormier will never beat John Jones. I would agree with you, Caleb, because I don't think he's going to fight him anymore. Questionable scorecards, and at the time, it's bad refereeing. The only thing that hurts MMA. No doubt, the refereeing's rough. I don't know. LeBron James, that's a long name. I don't think we're going to see DC versus Jones, but I'll watch if we do. Volkov versus Stipe, that's okay, maybe. How is dumb? Words are hard. I'm a fighter, and we men have to have much pride to throw a fight. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. If you think they're throwing fights, you're just stupid. So go away. Cain will be back, and the assertion that he should retire is ridiculous. I mean, he should retire if he wants to retire. Ultracon. I mean, if he's really hurt again, it's going to take him 2 more years, and he's already been out for 2 years. I wouldn't be mad at him if he retired. Stupid to tell somebody you have to retire, though. Scooter Kid Dynamite. We were just talking about this. John Jones, the GOAT. In my opinion, what do I know? No, he's not. I don't think he's beaten anybody ever where we know he's not cheating. Now, if he stops, he gets clean, he stops being a lunatic, which I want to believe he's going to do, and he has the next 5-6 years of greatness, maybe, but no. No. Talk about asterisk? No, we don't even know if he's ever been clean. Willie says, but we will have put on an act for the camera. Promotion's promotion. If you think them promoting a fight has something to do with them throwing fights, whatever. That's just dumb. Your vid sucks one. That's a horrible name, by the way. I'm not. You're stupid. That your argument is that somebody might have done it ever means that they all are. You don't even believe that. So stop it. Did Cain get rocked with an uppercut? A couple people said that. I haven't seen that. Cain's interview made it seem like he got rocked. Memory John, no, I want to see John Jones fight someone his own size. He's got a high fight IQ. Yeah, he does, for sure. Maybe, Memory Drain. Maybe. I thought in that second fight he was doing okay, but then he got kicked upside the head. Cain should have wore knee. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Mario. I mean, he certainly wouldn't be worried about the knee wraps for the wrestling advantage because he's the wrestler, not. Maybe. I think you got a good point. Check it out. Mac Hamill, Pumble Jones, to blow so hard. That's not how I remember that. Balthazar, yeah. Brian, lunch break is over. Lunch break. Wow, nice. Hey, it was nice having you, man. I hope you stop back by anytime. Come on in. I'll do this now and then with UFC again, mostly a Disney Channel. Do a lot of leadership stuff, but definitely a sports nut. We'll be talking sports often too. Come on in anytime. Smash the subscribe button if I didn't bore you to death. You want to come back. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Welcome in. Fedor Emelianenko. I mean, yeah, Angel, I am disappointed in the fight. Your vid, no, you can stay. Just, I think that was stupid. I'm not mad at you. You asked. Don't ask if you don't want my answer. What do you mean John Jones kicked Gustafsson butt? I don't know what you're talking about. Smith has 0. Oh, where'd it go? Boy, who's it? TJ Hale. Crone Gracie did look legit. So were you watching earlier, everybody? Obviously he was. Crone. That dude's not great, but that dude's been in the ring plenty of times, like 25 fights or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Crone. Like, I hadn't seen him at all. I'd heard about him. I'd never seen him fight. I didn't even know what he looked like. I'm a fan. And, well, who was it? Dominic Cruz, I think, was the announcer. And he said it's over. I'm like, oh, relax. No, it was over. That was beautiful. TJ Hale, I think, is who said that. Not really sure, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, Crone was legit at times too. You make a great point. DC was doing well. Yeah, I thought he was. Ultracon, hey, how are you? Ultracon, I agree with you. Yes, if others are making that assertion, you're totally right. Cody, it was a pleasure talking to you. Come on by anytime. We appreciate you coming in. Brian, thank you, man. Jack, you only do MMA? MMA? Easy for me to say. Well, that's cool. Chills is out of timeout. It wasn't me. Fedor Emelianenko is certainly great. Fedor Emelianenko was often considered the greatest ever. I do not subscribe to that. But he's certainly great. Still doing pretty dang good. Oh, man, thanks, Michelle. Angel, very rarely. I like boxing a lot less because I do think some of them are not taking it seriously, cheating. So I used to be a big boxing fan. I'm not as much of a fan now. Big MMA fan. That it filled in my wanting to watch combat sports for sure. Smith is going to kill Jones. Anthony Smith's no joke. But I don't think so. I think Jones is going to get him. But he's no joke. I don't know what the odds are. I'll be interested to see what those odds are. See, I'm missing a lot in chat, guys. It's still going by fast. I appreciate you being here. I apologize for missing it. I see a lot of people getting stopped by the mods, and I appreciate that, mods. There's a lot of new people in here talking like goofballs, so thank you for taking care of them. DC is probably the real GOAT, if not Tank. No, it's definitely not Tank Abbott. Tank Abbott's funny, though. Hey, Cecil Francis and Beast. I told y'all came. Well, he did fold up, so you got that there. Yeah, the first Canelo GGG reminded us all. Yeah. You want to talk boxing? How about Fury and Wilder? Whew, that was nuts. Cormier only looking for easy fights to finish. I agree, Billy. I agree, and I think listener is that. Do you think GSP is going to return? I don't know, Angel. I don't know. Is there a fight that makes sense to watch it? Would you care? Would they book it? Probably, but I don't know. Probably, if I had to answer, Angel, I'd say probably, but maybe not. What martial arts you want? Well, I don't know what that means, Canal. I couldn't understand that. The denial about Jones' greatness is so real. Jones is great. I just don't know how great he is. Do you? I don't know. I mean, I watched, like I said, I watched him live. think he's amazing in there. Bones smashed a very rusty Gustav. I can't even talk. Gustafsson. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that. That's true. I'm not saying you're a troll. LeBron James is not the GOAT. I'm not saying you are. I just disagree with you. It's okay. I didn't bounce you. You're good. I bounced like 12 people. I didn't bounce you, so you're fine. Love the Fury. Yeah, right. I didn't see it live either. I feel like I missed out. Looking forward to the next one. Yeah. Memory drain. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I knew they were both kind of lunatics. Tyson Fury's funny. He's crazy. They're both crazy. And I'm a fan of both of them now. That was nuts. Yes, Caleb. Yes. And I know Nunez is a beast and probably the greatest of all time. And I frankly picked Nunez. But the way it happened, yeah, I'm still shaken. Yeah. If we're talking about the greatest of all time, you're talking about women's, it's Amanda Nunez by a lot. I mean, yeah, that Cyborg fight was nuts. Yeah, LeBron, I'm sorry. I made you feel like I was mad at you or something. I'll tell you what I think. Who do you think will win? What are you talking about, Fernando? Fury's Fury's crazy. Oh, they're both nuts in the best way. So what's next for the heavyweight division? Talking about MMA. To me, I'd love to get what you think. I got to be Francis and Stipe, right? Because Cormier is waiting for Brock. I said this earlier in chat. It's the only fight that makes any sense. Stinks for everybody else. And so what is that? I guess that leaves Blades with I don't even know. But I think the answer is I think it's Francis and Stipe, with the winner getting whatever happens after Cormier's done with Brock. Does Brock fight Lesnar and then John Jones? I just don't think he does. I think Layla. I think it's knee. I think Bones win. Memory drain. I think Bones wins, but I wouldn't be shocked if Lionheart took care of it. If the odds were nuts, not that I want to tell anybody to bet, but if the odds were nuts, if I were a betting man, and I am, I'd put some money on Lionheart just because so much, I don't know what I'm talking about, betting money is going to go on John Jones. But I think Jones will win. If it's who's going to win, Jones. If it's the money play, and I haven't seen the odds, Smith's not nobody. Lyoto, he basically quit and bounced and went and got paid by fighting nobodies. I was bummed. He's getting older, but he's looked pretty good to me. I was bummed when he left, when he took the Bellator, right? Although Bellator's getting better, but obviously pretty disappointing for Cain. Yeah. Where does Cain go from here? Vince, with the question of the night, I totally agree with that question because that's what I want to know. It's up to the knee, right? Like if you just spent 2 years getting back in the octagon, and then 26 seconds later you're done, and now you're going to have to go have another surgery and put in another 12 months, 18 months. I don't know. But if he's ready to fight, if it's not an injury, you just give him some gas can and let him beat him up. I think it's one of those two things. I think Cain goes away for a long time and we never see him again. Or he fights on some undercard somewhere against some guy we've never heard of and blasts him to bits. Oh, thank you, Layla. Jack says, who do you think wins? Oh, sorry, buddy, I lost you. Oh, man, I lost you, buddy. I'm trying to find you now. I'm going back up. I don't know where it went. Hey, Scullies. Yeah, we had a couple hundred earlier. Chills. Oh, man, I screwed up on chat. I don't even know where all those questions were. Tried posting Cain's injury video, but getting blocked. Oh, okay. Sorry, dude. I'll check it out at the end of the stream here. Marty versus Ben. Marty. So I like Askren. Askren's got to get through Lawler, and I think that's a horrible matchup for Funky. And Funky thinks it's a horrible matchup. I don't know what's going to happen in that fight. Usman's no joke, though, man. T Wood's a stud, and I love T Wood. I think Usman's going to get him. And I think that whole talk would set that fight up. But is Ben big enough to go up to welterweight or to take on Usman? I know they're both welterweights. I don't know. We'll see. I think Ronda's the best women's fighter next to. Okay, so Shevchenko is amazing, but it's Nunez. you're not following Shevchenko on Instagram and all that, you're crazy. I'm probably saying her name wrong. She's worth a watch, trust me. I think Askren will just keep taking. I mean, it's not going to be the most exciting fight. Lawler's a stud, and Lawler's been around the block. So is Askren. I'm very interested in that fight. I was surprised that they gave him Lawler. So was he. Lawler's a beast. One of my favorites of all time. But the question is, T. Wood and Usman, who you got? I love T. Wood. Usman's good. Cain couldn't even stand before Ngannou. Yeah. How you doing, Room to Move? I agree. Jackie Jack, I don't know. I'll tell you what, I don't like that that's the headline of that card. If I had to pick right now, Santos, but I'd have to look at it. I don't know. Yeah, Memory Drain knows. Memory Drain knows. Valentina, absolutely. John Doe's the best of all time in my opinion, but Cody is your favorite? Cody Garbrandt? He'll be what is that? 2 weekends, right? Who's he fighting? Well, he's on that card. I don't remember who he's fighting. I'm assuming you're meeting Cody Garbrandt. You think he'll beat him? Talking about LeBron here. T. Wood, man, the last fight was beautiful, wasn't it? I think it's one of those ones that T. Wood's going to get all the. I'm really thinking with my betting brain there. No disrespect to Tyron Woodley. I love him. I think he's the best welterweight of all time. I do. But he's 36. It ends. I don't know. Replicator. That's a cool name. How do you think? I don't know. I don't know anything about him. It's a name I've heard of. I don't know anything about him. I didn't watch the MVP fight. I wanted to. I really don't like Daly. I really like Page. I was following it. What was I doing? I don't know. I was following it on my phone. Sounded like a snooze fest from what the reporters were saying. Who was it? I think it was the CBS Sports guy, actually, who I was reading the live blog. Did you see it? Your vid? I heard it was a snooze fest. I don't like Paul Daly, so I'm glad he got beat. Page's fight, the fight before, was amazing. But no, I didn't see the one last night. Last night. I'm happy that you know what's going on. Oh, I mean, I love it. I don't know if I know it. Jackie Tech, I don't know how you bummed that that's the head fight. I mean, I know they're both good. They're just, I don't know. Seems like we should have bigger names there. T. Wood does have the KO power. I mean, Woodley could knock him out. There's no doubt. So at some point, when does a 36-year-old become the old guy, though? I don't know. Oh, I just lost it. There we go. Where'd it go? Paige Van Zandt. Yes. Jackie Jack says both Bellator main events, UFC main event were all. Yeah, they were. They were. Orion, because they were in Arizona. Orion asked, why did Francis get so many boos? Tonight, it was because they were in Arizona. Cain, born in Yuma, Arizona State. They were at Talking Stick, which is right near Phoenix, I believe. I hope I have that right. Cain's hometown. That's what that was about. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get caught up in chat. I was almost there. Right? Stipe is waiting for a fight. Well, Stipe needs to fight somebody. I'm with DC on this one. He was waiting for DC. Well, DC skipped him and is not ready now. And he knocked him out in like 45 seconds, or not even that. King couldn't beat his way out of a wet. Not tonight. He couldn't radar. Kind of bummed about it. Cain slip causing him. Yeah. Yeah, Laszlo. I think you're right. It was boring. Stipe versus Francis. Yeah. Yeah, it's Michelle knows. That's right. It's Talking Stick right by in the Phoenix area. I think it is. Isn't it right there on the, what is that, the 17? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think it's the 17 there. The last thing to go is Power. Well, that's true, Julio. And he wasn't slow in his last fight, was he? Talking about T. Wood. So yeah, you're making a good point. GCP is talking about Khabib. Why? First of all, GSP is too big for that. So that's dumb. He's not a welterweight anymore. He's a welterweight 10 years ago. I would say GSP is a middleweight, if not a light heavyweight. Yeah, GSP's been calling a lot of people out. Khabib's got. Do you know what? Tony Ferguson deserves that fight. How many welterweights deserve a shot way before GSP? I would be annoyed at that. Scudiera. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hey, how are you? Man, DC knows well why he wants to skip a fight with Stipe. I love Stipe, but Stipe got knocked the heck out and didn't even know he got knocked out. No reason for that to be the next fight for DC. So what do you guys think? I think I'm caught up in chat. So what's the next fight? I need to know. What I want to know from you guys, who you got next for Francis. I guess I could ask you your opinion on Cain, but I think it's about his knee. Francis should fight Lewis again. Oh, the talking stick is in Phoenix? Well, there you go then. So yeah, it was fully a home game for Cain. Oh my gosh, Israel's good. Black eye guy. So that's the question to ask right there. Where's Israel go next? I say right to the top. You want to chills? Okay. There you go, buddy. Oh, did I do it right? Lethals, yeah, you think? Chills, I think I did it right. I don't know if I did it right. I hope I did. Artem, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Vince, what do you think of Israel versus? Yeah, I'm down with that. The question there becomes, how long is our Aussie friend out for, right? What do you think about them giving him the belt? That's one. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Francis should fight Stipe again, or maybe after another fight or two. I'd be down for that. Yeah, there you go. It worked, Chills. You got the wrench now. Holly Holmes is one of the greatest women's fighters ever. Look at her legend, what she did. I'm a huge fan. Francis becoming the GOAT. No. I mean, he could still if he got better, but he not yet. Paul Felder's great, Angel. I love Paul Felder. Paul Felder is greatness. That was a rough fight tonight, but he still pulled it out. I love Paul Felder. I love Paul Felder. Probably unpopular to say, but why not run back Lewis Ngannou? I mean, because it was the most boring fight ever. There's no way Dana would let that happen. There's no way they would do that. At least not, certainly not anytime soon. Player asked the question, well, what now for Velasquez? That's up to his knee, man. Absolutely replicator. I totally agree. From what Cain said, it seemed like he was fine, which means to me he got knocked out, but it looked like he wasn't knocked out. He hurt his knee. If he's injured, he's injured. I don't know. If he's not injured, what I said earlier, and I'll stick with it. If Cain's not injured, give him some gas can to beat up, put him in the first fight of a pay-per-view, let him knock somebody out, some middling top 20, not top 15 fighter, and we'll see. But I don't want to tell somebody they're done, but that wasn't very impressive. Yeah, Rob, I'm not there. I agree, didn't connect. That's why I think it was the knee, Rob. Michelle, we're talking about the UFC fight that was tonight. Yeah, Chills. I know. You told me you had her in your car that time. Cain should fight Stipe or Fabricio. That's true. I forgot about Fabricio. Francis, Fabricio's another one, man. He just doesn't go away. I think Dos Santos hasn't gone away either. Lethal's, that's true. UFC fight, Michelle. Robbie hit him, but not hard. I mean, he hit him like I'm watching it right now. Again, he hit him on top of the head, but it didn't look great. Apparently, there was an uppercut that people are talking about. There was a left. He drops after a left hook, skins the top of his scalp, but clearly it was knee. He yelled, it was knee. Yeah, I mean, Cain wasn't frightened. He wasn't frightened. I don't know. Memory, I don't know. It is. Ultra, that's right. See, Cam, thanks for helping out tonight. Yeah, again. Oh, they got Cormier on here. I want to hear what he's saying. So here we go. Yeah, hold on, guys. I don't want to ignore anybody, but Daniel's talking about Cain. I want to hear this. Stick around. Daniel Cormier's talking about it. You want to see it? It's on UFC or it's on ESPN. Hold on, guys. I want to hear what they're saying here. Yeah, if you want to see what I'm seeing, it's on ESPN right now. You guys in chat, I'll catch up in a minute. I want to hear what Cormier's saying. I know it's boring stream to just hear me listen to something, but hang on for a minute. Errol asked Cormier if he wants to go fight Ngannou again. No. Yeah. So I'm watching it again. It's definitely his knee. It's definitely his knee. Because again, I apologize. You're just staring at me. Watch something, but I want to hear what Cormier says. Again, if you want to see it, it's on ESPN. It's free right now. All right. So we didn't learn a lot there. We learned that Cormier just called him and we get caught up in chat. But anyway, if you weren't watching, Ariel Helwani asked Cormier if it meant that he wanted to go fight Ngannou. Now he said no, he didn't get called out. Doesn't matter. And nobody's gonna care about that fight. So anyway, we get caught up in chat. Fabricio could beat Francis. Fabricio's a stud. He could do anything. He would get copyrighted lethals. I don't know what you're talking about. Was trying for that takedown. I don't know what that means. Velasquez versus Orlovsky. Oh, okay, Jack Attack. Yeah, maybe I mean, that would tell us if Cain doesn't dust him, he's done. So, hey, Mike Johnson, how are you? I mean, it had to be his knee, right? Lethals, I'm interested in that. Why wasn't he in his corner? What's going on? I didn't hear the beginning of it. So why wasn't DC there? Do you know, Lethals or anybody else? I agree, Mike. That wasn't a knockout. It was a knee owie. Oh my gosh, Vince, I love you. Would Crone ever fight Ortega? I would watch that. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Vince, you answered your own question. Ortega's trained by a Gracie. I can't imagine that would happen. You're right. Like, and it's like his dad. So yeah. I mean, so there's your answer, Vince. You know your stuff, though. I love that. Yeah, Jack, I agree. It would tell us where Cain's at. I mean, Orlovsky's one of those guys that's not in the top 15 there, but still could hold his own. He's 1,000 years old. Rematch with Stipe's far. Oh, lost it again. Hold on, guys. Sorry, everybody. Aubin says a rematch with Stipe is far more interesting than with Lewis. Yeah. Memory says nothing but love for Pitbull. Yeah, I met Arlovsky. I didn't meet him. We were in the same area, and we talked. That's why I'm a fan because of that. It's stupid, right? Hey, Angela, thank you. It's just the Logitech that I've had, and the lights might have moved, and the background I didn't set up normal because it's not really a Disney stream. But thank you. Oh my gosh, Angel. Crone Gracie was the real deal. Chills, am I on the same fight as you? I just saw Smith versus Lee. I mean, the fights are over. There's no more fights. So whatever you're watching is a replay, I guess. Who did you see? Smith? I don't even sure. Cain to auction. He wouldn't get much. Crone was a... I don't want to lie to you, so I'll just pull it up. He was legit. Featherweight. Yes, yeah, that's not what I was going to say, so I'm glad I looked it up. I heard DC is injured. So, yeah, Lethal, he sneezed and hurt his back. That happened before his last fight. But that's what he said. That's why he can't go. Today I got caught up in chat. So, as I always say at this point, if I missed you, just at me. I tried to get through it down to 36. I mean, we had over 200 in there for a while, so I definitely was missing people. Again, about my channel, it's mostly Disney stuff. Talk about Disney stuff. Talk a little bit of sports. Talk a little leadership. Mostly Disney stuff. So if you're not in Disney, I totally get it. Obviously, MMA and Disney don't have a lot of crossover, but you know, it's what I love. So there you go. Michelle, you have a great sleep. Glad you were here. Oh, Zabit. There's nothing that guy can't do. Have you guys watched that guy? Zabit Karmanoff. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. Oh, shoot. Thank you, Willie, for coming in. Yes. Seriously, Willie? Yes. Hit me up. Oh, shoot. What? Too far? Where'd it go? Are you kidding, Willie? I'm absolutely interested in that. Hit me up. Send me a message. Here, I'll throw my email in the chat. I'm just a fan. I don't know nothing about nothing, but I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. But Willie, I'm interested. Let me know. I hope you're hearing me, Willie. I'm in. Hey, Ray J, how are you? Hey, Lasercat, how are you? Crone versus Ben. Funky? I think Funky's too big for him. You talking about Askren, I'm assuming? I mean, featherweight versus... And Ben's a big welterweight. I don't see that working. So if I haven't thanked my mods, I think I did, but let me do it now that things have calmed down. We had over 200 in there for a while, and it was flying by. And you guys were getting stuff before I saw it often. I don't even know which ones were here and doing it, but Jelly and Angela, Rosa, oh my gosh, all of you. I'm sure there was other people who were doing it. Thank you. Like I saw some stuff. I didn't see a lot of stuff. I just saw, I got a couple minutes later that you guys handled. So whatever it was, thank you. Obviously the UFC MMA world has some characters in there who are going to say things a little different than our little Disney group normally does. So I appreciate you handling it. It's late, but as you guys know, I work with kids. So a lot of kids come into my stream. So thanks for helping me out with that. I love you guys. I hope I don't say that enough. And again, if you're down to 31, so most people have left. But if you're new to the channel, mostly Disney things, a lot of sports. I'm a baseball nut, so we're going to be talking baseball here once baseball season starts too. I probably will turn off some of my Disney people. That's okay. I love sports, so you know, thank you is what I'm trying to say, and I hope you stick around. And yes, I got rid of my Diet Pepsi tea for you veterans. There he says, if Ty won his last fight, he'd probably be thrown in. Yeah, so he's going to have to beat a couple people to get back up there, though, isn't he? Scuderia says, I don't want to sound like a ranting Croatian. That's okay. You'll be the first ranting Croatian I ever met. Plays with him as with a baby. He did. He has said that. Francis comes and 26 seconds is enough. Good point. Add the fact Stipe humiliated Francis and engraved fear in him. So Scuderia, and I hope I'm saying your name right, totally agree with everything you said. You're forgetting one thing. They already fought, and it wasn't close. And Daniel's done. He said he was done in March. Now he said he's going to stay longer. He wants to fight Brock. If you were him, would you fight Stipe next? No. Would you fight him? The next fight for him is Brock or Jones. Stipe's not even in the top 2. I bet he's not in the top 4. If Stipe goes and knocks the heck out of somebody, and then Daniel comes back, and Brock doesn't fight, which I think will happen, I think he will not fight, then Stipe is Daniel's last fight. But if Stipe waits around, he won't get the fight. Scuderia, I guarantee you agree with me on that. Do you think if Stipe doesn't fight, he gets Daniel again? Because there's no way. I guarantee you agree with that. Tell me if I'm wrong. To alkaline water, this is a big deal, Willie. So I need to lose a lot of pounds. I don't know if you can tell, but trust me. And Diet Pepsi went and doing it. I was going through 12 packs of Diet Pepsi a weekend. So we do, Laser Cat. Actually, I've got an idea that is because of you that I'm going to add to my channel. And shoot, we'll call it the Laser Cat because it's because of our talk. We do. I gave away some pins tonight, but not on this stream. But anyway, tea, not Diet Pepsi. So be proud of me, people. Jill's gonna. I'm glad you came in, buddy. Have a great night. Anyway, Laser, I promise. You know, this week I'll do it. I'll do something, and if I don't do it, I'll reach out to you and we'll make a trade. You gave me your list of what you like. I don't remember, but I have it here somewhere. I don't remember what it was, but I know I had some. If DC didn't fight Stipe, Stipe will go to DC house. So remember when DC reached out to Stipe, and Stipe and his wife were like, "Oh, thank you, we love this, blah blah blah," because they thought they were going to smoke DC. Kelly, it's over, but it was the big fight was Cain Velasquez and Francis Ngannou. Wasn't much of a fight. Angel says, since you're a Disney Channel, what do you think about Adventure? I'm excited about it. Very excited about it. So this is what the channel's generally talking about. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait. I think they're gonna undo with that. That's for sure. What do you think, Angel? Boy, I was about to say, hey, I'm gonna start heading to bed, but you get me talking about Disney. We'll be around long. Orion says, congrats on the lifestyle change. Cheers. Yeah, thanks, man. What's my idea? Just having a weekly trading show where I say, all right, I got these 10 pins. Laser Cat's got 10 pins, you know, bringing people, put like 4 or 5 people on the bottom screen and trade it out. In my place, morning, 6:55. Oh, wow. I have a feeling Francis is fighting Jones next. Julio, maybe? Well, he says, well, yeah, if you're a fighter, you're a health nut, right? I'm a 49-year-old ex-football player, and very ex, like 30 years ex. The health part of me was a long time ago. Vegetarian, good for you. Exercise freak, and I love, dude, Willie, we should talk. I mean, I'm not any of those things. We could do a good podcast. You could be the healthy fighter guy. I could be the fat, want to be funny guy. Let's go. Let's do it. Do you see Spider-Man? I didn't, Laser. It's supposed to be great. I saw a preview. I don't remember what movie we were watching, but the preview I didn't even care about it. It wasn't on my radar, but the preview looked good. Yeah, Laser, we'll do it. We'll totally do it. Julio, so we talked about doing keto. I might do that. Vince, how come we haven't seen Pedro Tyson fight? Who do you think a potential fight would be for him? Well, if Anthony Smith lost, yeah. Yeah, what do we do with Volkan? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Which main event are you talking about, Marco? Are you talking which fight? Are you talking about T. Wood and Usman? I'm actually picking Usman if that's what you're talking about. Oh, they're not. Jones and Smith are the main fight, right? So in that one, Jones, but I actually think they both could lose. That's, as I said earlier, if you're talking about those two fights, I'm interested in the odds, and if the odds are long on the underdog, I'd be betting on the underdog. But Cain versus this fight's over, buddy. Cain hurt his knee, and Ngannou beat him in 27 seconds. So I guess I'm picking Ngannou. Yeah, Willie, we should keep. I'm glad we did this. I hope we stay connected, man. DC ain't stupid. Why would he fight Stipe? Correct. Why would he? For less, yes. Good area, exactly. Who do you think they're going to kill off in Avengers? Everybody whose contract is up, which is all of them. So I think that's what they're doing with the Captain Marvel thing. They're going to start a whole new group of people, and the Spider-Man thing, in my opinion, because as much as I love Robert Downey Jr. and all the guys, they're older than me. Some of them are. So it's time for them to go away. I think they talked about 3 or 4, maybe it was even 5 different sections of the MCU, and this is the end of 3 or the beginning of 4 or whatever. I'm not that much of a nerd of it. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but I think it's time to get rid of all of them. So I think they're all at risk. I do. I think that's what they should do. Let's start a new group. That's why I think Captain Marvel is going to start introducing some new people. Don't try keto. Just focus on eating more fruits and veggies. Yeah. So I have recently started to get rid of the processed foods. We drive a lot. We drive through a lot, and we've cut that out recently. We haven't cut it out 100%. We've drastically reduced it. This is a big deal for me. Processed foods, and I'm sugar. I want to get away from sugar. I'm too old to be sugar kills. So anyway, Willie, I hope we keep connected, man. And I don't get enough fruits. I probably get enough veggies, but I don't get enough fruits. Laser says you got to see Spider-Man, Spider-Verse. It's so good. Unfortunately, that Spider-Man was better done. Yeah. Everybody, I haven't talked to a lot of people about it, but everybody said that it's awesome. No 2-fight. Amen. That boy, I totally agree. Pirate, whatever happened, thank you for handling it. James, I got the best mods in the world, so I don't know what happened, but be good. Who wins? Pettit versus who's Pettit versus Thompson? I don't even know who that is. Pettit? Are we talking MMA? I don't know who those guys are. Yeah, Willie. I was in shape, but 49, desk job, executive director, CEO, sit around, nonprofit. Sometimes I get to play with kids. Sometimes it's a nonprofit, but mostly desk stuff. So when I look at my pictures from 10 years ago, I'm like, what the heck happened? Angel says, do you think that they are going to add Wolverine in Avengers? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. Yeah, I bet they would. But it won't be what's his name? They need to let those characters move on and just either get a new guy for it like they've done in Spider-Man, or it's not a comic. You can't just draw it looking the same for 50 years. It's an actor or an actress that looks different, right? Smith is a smart fighter. Sets traps moving. Yep. It's going to be interesting. Jack, if you're talking about drugs, no, I don't. I work with kids. No. Do you think Cain done for good? I think he probably is. I hope not. Okay, Rosa, thanks. I think he probably is, but I hope not. I have Facebook, but I don't care about Facebook. But Instagram, yeah. Here, let me on my Instagram. That work? There you go. There's my Insta. I have Facebook, but I never go on Facebook. That's not true. I do it for work and stuff. But Angel says, I hope not. Then they would have to connect the X-Men in the MCU, which wouldn't make sense considering Deadpool. It's already what Laser said, but it's pretty confusing already, right? Yeah, anyway, so there's, if you want me on Twitter, let me throw my Twitter on there. There you go. That's good enough of that. And you can, all this stuff is in all the notes of all my videos. Go to the description and you get all my stuff. Probably even my Facebook. Marco was asking about Pettis and, oh, was he? Okay, so I love both of those guys, but Wonder Boy is elite. Pettis is elite too. That's not fair. I'll pick Wonder Boy. Did he ask that? He must have asked them in nicknames that I know or something. I don't even know. Sorry, Marco. I don't know how I missed that, or I don't know. Maybe you used some names I didn't recognize. Whatever. Anthony Pettis is greatness, but Stephen Wonder Boy is right there with T Wood. I actually feel bad for Wonder Boy. I would say he's, I guess I have to say 3 because of Usman, but yeah, I thought he won the fight, by the way. I'm talking about the Till fight. I thought he won that fight. I would love to know what you guys thought. I watched every second of that fight, and I had Wonder Boy winning. Obviously, it was close. Jack says, who would be the best Disney character with superpowers? Ooh, who would be the best Disney character without superpowers inside of the cage? Well, I'm going to have to go with Stitch then. But those are alien powers. Who's my favorite superhero? So my favorite superhero is Iron Man, but it's because my daughter's favorite is Captain Marvel, and I just like being a pain in her butt. So there. Who's yours? See, we brought it from the UFC all the way back to Disney. We had like 200 people in here earlier. Most of them aren't Disney fans, I'm quite sure, but it was still cool. Yeah, I must have missed it. I don't know how I missed it. Anyway, oh, Pettit. He spelled Pettit funny, and I just didn't go to Pettis. And they gave up on that, I guess. Yeah, Pettis is fun. His little brother's fun, too. That knockout he did off the cage, oh my gosh, the kick. That's an all-time highlight. But I think Wonder Boy is elite. I'm a fan. Wolverine, yeah. If you could choose a superpower, what would you choose and why? That's a great question. I think I just like to be the smartest person in the world, because then you could figure out, fix, create. Is that boring? I'm going to go with that one. What about you, Laser? If you want to answer in chat, that's a great question. Laser Cat wants to know, if you could choose a superpower, what would you choose and why? So I'm going to go with be this. I want to know everything. I don't know what that's called. Arrogant guy. I'm already an arrogant guy. I must say it's a crazy contrast in two subjects. Right, Jack? It is. So somebody's told me, lots of people have said, you should just keep your channel on one thing. It's not a business model. This is my channel. If I can make $1 or $3 on here, got $20 this weekend on donations on Buy Me a Coffee, by the way. So love you guys. That's such a blessing. But that's a whole other thing. This is stuff I love. This channel is stuff I love. I love Disney. I love the UFC. I love baseball. I love football. I love leadership. I love my wife. You're going to see her on here sometimes too. So whatever. I can't make you watch it. I'm not even going to try. But if you pop in, want to hear what I'm talking, I mean, it says UFC Cain Velasquez versus Francois Ngannou. If you're not into that, you don't have to come. So that's what I think. And you know what? Some of my amazing mods, who I love you guys so much, are here because they're just awesome humans. So let's see. Julio says weight loss is all about lowering insulin level. So don't eat fruit. It's all sugar. Just do keto, and all products are the most healthy way. See, the truth is, I just got to eat less. I eat garbage. I got to stop eating garbage. And we're just getting back into it. Willie says, I have a challenge for you. Delete the ice cream emoji. Okay. So I do emojis so little that I didn't know there was a ice cream emoji. Juan Rodriguez, who I don't think is in this chat, but he's in my chat often. Great guy. It will be the king of emojis. And I mean, you can see all the emojis. I like them. I like them a lot, but honestly, I did not even know there was an ice cream emoji. Was that William? I think I'm talking to you, William. Hey, Cargo, how are you? Mine would be laser eyeballs so you can melt fools. So if you're just jumping in wondering why he says that, hey, Mohammed, Laser Cat, I think it was, ask if you could have a superpower, what would it be and why? I went with being smarter than everybody else, because clearly I'm that guy who wants to be that guy. My superpower would be an avatar. Huh. No way, keep the Dole Whip. Yeah, right. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's true. So I take that back. I lied. I didn't mean to lie. I have used the ice cream emoji because Dole Whip. Yeah, no, I'm Dole Whip Dad. No, never mind. That's funny. Cargo, who's showing up soon? I missed something. Laser says, as a kid, my superpower of choice would be to talk to animals. Yeah, no, I can tell my cat is not saying nice things in her head, so I don't want to talk to animals. Thank you very much. But now I realize, I mean, my cat is pissed at me all the time. Like all the time. And I'm nice to her. But now I realize that it wouldn't be very practical. No, it wouldn't. I'd want to be able to read minds or create illusions. So I like the read minds thing, but some of those people are stupid. So I don't know about create illusions though. Possibly telepathy. So you want to know what's going on in my head? Just ask me. I'm thinking about bacon. I love those memes where it's like the lady in bed, she's looking at the guy, and there's a little balloon that says, Cargo, I'm great. How are you? I'm really glad to see you. And it said, oh, he's thinking about some other woman. And then he's over there thinking about football or Disney for me or work or whatever. Willie's got all the food emojis. So pineapple can't go away because I love me some pineapple. Yeah, see, okay. I'm not an emoji guy. But I have used the pineapple one and I have used the ice cream one, so I guess I lied to you. Sorry, didn't mean to. Have you been to Disneyland before? If so, oh my gosh, yes. Angel, I've been to Disneyland a lot. First time, I'm sure it was under one. I'm sure it was. I've been to Disney more times than you could guess. And most of that was all not in the last 10 years because I moved to Texas now. Have you been, Angel? Willie says superpower equals time travel. I don't know. I was about to say I don't think I want to do that, but I think I would I could Back to the Future that stuff and go bet on the 1955 Dodgers and 1981 Dodgers and 1988 Dodgers and all that and do well. But that'd be about money. I feel like if I was the smartest guy in the world, I wouldn't have to bother with that. I'm gonna stick with, like, why do I want to time travel? No. You made me think about it, but no. Sewing is Cargo superpower. I know that for a fact. Did you see my wife was wearing your ears in a what was it? I guess it was our party yesterday. One of my videos I did recently. I even have an Edna Mode sticker. That's awesome. Ultra says, for what it's worth, you would like to be omniscient. See, if I knew everything, I would have known that word. I know that word, but I would have thought of that word. Woohoo, Cargo. Jack, you never been out of your basement? Bummer. I don't believe you, but okay. Laser says, let's say the genie has given you 3 wishes. What would you wish for? Wow, Laser's got all the cool questions. If I could have 3 wishes, so as a Christian, I'm not afraid of dying, and I'd like to go to heaven someday. But I still would like to say I'd like to live forever, and I'd like to have perfect health for me and my family. But I know that's not real, but obviously the question's not real, so there you go. I'd like to get rid of pain. Let's get rid of pain. So if I could go and get rid of pain and disease and aging, but I don't want to not go to heaven someday, but I'm in no hurry, you know? It's kind of weird, right? What about you, Laser? Julio, I eat loads of sugar-free keto food and still lose weight. Oh, sugar-free. See? I can't read. I really need that. I need to get smarter so I can read better. Let's do that again. I eat loads of sugar-free keto food and still lose weight. Angel wants to know my favorite ride. My favorite ride currently, and this changes all the time, my favorite ride is Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom. I love it. That said, I love the Indiana Jones ride. I love Haunted Mansion. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I was born in LA, Angel, but I lived in San Diego. So I was born in West Covina, California, grew up in the San Fernando Valley, but at 5 we moved to San Diego. Grew up in San Diego my whole life until 10 years ago, Southern California. Oh, and then I moved out to Texas. I forgot where I was in my story. That was weird. But yeah, I've still got lots of friends in LA. Oh, Willie. So you're right. Pineapples are perfectly fine. I love me pineapples. There was a reason I named myself Dole. Pineapples are Cargo could put some pickles on pineapples and that would ruin them. But outside of pickles, I don't think you could mess up a pineapple. Ms. Ryder dies. That for me, what is my pet peeve? I have a few, but my biggest pet peeve is people saying they can't. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. We're so successful in America. We're so successful that we've got lazy people who are having success in outlazing each other. And all day long, they find ways to tell everybody else why they can't do stuff. And I hate that. I think we live the best country in the world at the best time in the world. You can do anything you want. You can raise yourself up to be anything you want, and people still whine and cry, and it makes me sick. So my biggest pet peeve in this ride or die is people who say they can't, because, and I'm not saying people who think they can't, because everybody knows they can. And maybe that's not fair. Maybe if you were born in some slum in India, you got it bad. But if you live in America, and you're fairly healthy and you're fully able, you should be helping other people who don't have those blessings. So that's my pet peeve, people who say they can't. Laser Cat says, I don't think life would be that fun if I knew everything. Really? I don't know. Elon Musk looks like he's having a good time. Think about it. Learning new things as well. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's a good point. I mean, I love learning too. I see what you're saying. Jack says, I am not religious, so the afterlife is a scarier thought for me. Meet Jesus. It's the best thing you can do. And I'm not kidding. Happy to help you. Angel says, when you in California? Oh, were you in California during the LA riots? That's funny. I was in San Diego. My mom was in LA during the first LA riots in Watts. 70s, I guess. I don't remember. She actually went to high school right there. But no, we were in San Diego by then. I have friends though. Not in the Watts area, that's actually right by USC. USC. Beautiful campus, and then right there. Bad stuff. No, I know the area. I know it actually pretty well. But no, I was in San Diego. Or so, was I in California during the LA riots? Yes. Was I in LA? No. So, well, I hate to tell you this, but there's definitely something I can't do. I can't reach the top shelf without a ladder. Well, but you can reach it because you were smart enough to go buy a ladder. Cargo. I can't flap my wings and fly around the room. Cargo. Julio, I don't dislike video games. I don't play video games. I have a PS4 downstairs that I really bought for my kids. We don't play it very often. We use it to pull up Netflix mostly is what we do, and play music. I'm not against them. I like Team Short People. This came out, and I got sick, and I bought the game, and I had to stay home. Or did I get hurt? What? There was a reason I had to stay home in Colorado. I think I was sick. Whatever. I had like a whole week at my house, and I played Civ, and I got pretty into it. And it's a pretty fun game. I would buy it again. I don't have a lot of time, but I would buy it again and play that. But I work with kids. Who am I talking to? Julio? Oh, did you lose me? Am I back? Looks like you lost me for a minute. I hope we're not. I hope you can hear me. I work with kids. I run an after-school program. I used to work with the Boys and Girls Club. Now we're called After School America, and so I'm working with kids all the time, and they're very into video games. So I'm more aware of video games than I play them. That was a long answer. So do I like video games? Sure, but I don't play them very much. Team Short People, that's fun. Who is the other person? What? Ms. Ryder Die says, who is that other person? I don't know what you're talking about, Ms. What did I miss? I went on my soliloquy there, so I'm not sure what we're talking about anymore. Remind me. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Pain, or like I'm godlike? Question. I'd like to get rid of pain. If you're talking about what I could change, that I could really change, like politically, maybe is that what you're saying? I guess I need more information, Laser. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? If you mean like a God thing, I'd get rid of pain. Angel, do you know who South Park Mexican is if you're in Texas? Everyone in Texas, hold on. Do you know who South Park Mexican is? If you are in Texas, everyone in Texas know who he is. So I've never seen South Park in my whole life. So if you're talking about the TV show South Park, I have no idea about. I know there's small Simpsons, although the commercials make me laugh almost every time. I'm sure it's great. So I'm assuming you're talking to me about a South Park, like the TV show thing, and I don't know what you're talking about. That pop up on your screen. Oh, that's me. That's me with Angela knows. That's me with my Nightmare Before Christmas silly Disney hat. Is it buffering? Are we losing it? Let me know if we're losing it. I think that's what you're talking about, Ms. And I hope that doesn't mean we're buffering, but I think I just saw it again. Marco, can I send you a custom Dole Whip Dad shirt? You know it. Marco, are you serious? Certainly you don't have to, but yeah, I like shirts. I'm big. I'm a 3X. So, but yeah, sure. I got an address in the description. Happy to give it to you if you want. Very sweet of you to ask, Marco. I love Dole Whip. I love shirts. So yeah. Willie says world peace. I don't like peas and I don't want them world, but there you go. If I'm godlike, I can change anything. If I were God and I could change anything. So I mostly got mad about, if I was mad at God about something, it would be about free will. But I don't want to be a robot. Well, this is going to be deep, Laser. I would say take away free will so we all don't have to burn. So everybody's all good and goes to heaven. Hey, Ray J, how are you? I saw it pop up right as I was talking to you, Miz. That's what threw me off. So that's why I'm wondering, are we buffering? Is it clear stream? I hope so. But anyway, that's my it's my profile, like on your top right. Like if you look at yours, like on your screen right now, on the top right, you're gonna have your Google profile or you silly Nightmare Before Christmas Mickey ears. Just my way to tell people, hey, this is a Disney channel. If you like Disney, don't go the other way. South Park Mexican is a rapper from Houston, Texas. I don't know rappers. Blondie did Rapture back in like 79. I didn't even like that much. Not a big rap fan. Linkin Park. I love me some Linkin Park. I guess they do a little rapping. They did before he decided to go away. Oh, okay. Thought you was hacked. Everyone's still awake. Yeah, it's been a good stream. I got to be honest. I almost didn't pop on. I'm so glad I did. We had over 200 for a while, guys. And now we're just talking about all kinds of stuff. I love you guys. You guys make my days better. I do have to go to work tomorrow, but I don't have to go a certain time. I'm just going to go in for like a short day. Then we're going to the Disney store. What else are we doing? Oh, then we're going to talk to a guy about a house. Who knows what that'll be about? But yeah, so I can stay up a little later tonight. But anyway, Angel, I don't mean to be ignoring you. I do not know who South Park Mexican is. I don't know anything about rap. I don't like it. I like Christmas wrapping paper. I'm not a rap fan. I like most kinds of music too, but country music and rap, I just can't get there. Yes, NBC ears, Pirate Princess Red Angela. Willie Lee Henderson the third, for me, it's world peace or no more slavery. It's hard to believe that there's still slavery out there, isn't it? You'd have to define world peace for me on that one because different. Obviously, I don't know. That's a hard one, man. That's a super hard one. I like to think there's not that much slavery out there left. But I guess there always is somewhere, right? I live here in North Texas, and some idiot had 2 kids in an animal cage that they just caught like Thursday. So I guess get rid of evil. There you go. Get rid of evil. Thanks, Miss. I did it, but we're back. It wasn't for long on my end. Yeah. So after when Ms. Ride or Die asked me, it popped up. So it's at least 2 that I'm aware of. So Ray J, it's tomorrow here now, which is never a true statement, but it's already tomorrow. I'm not making any sense. Got to be afternoon for you. Is that what I'm saying? If you go back in time, where would you go? If you could go back in time, where would I go? Is that what you're asking me? I'll go back to the day I met my wife. Oh, isn't that sweet? She's asleep. See, I should wake her up and tell her that because I love my family so much and I'd like to do that all again. I mean, I've had fun. I can go back to the very beginning, I guess. Just enjoy it again. I've had a good life. Day I met my wife. Do that again. What about you? Oh, that was very sweet of me, wasn't it? I like me. Isn't free will what makes us unique, though? I think free will is what makes us stupid. I think, I mean, you're right. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why, honestly, if you do anything probably do it just the way the man upstairs did it, because he probably knows better than I do. And I think I know a lot. I'm in Texas, never heard of him, South Park. Where you at, Ms. Ride or Die? Well, that's right. We talked about this before, huh? I'm just south of Fort Worth. I remember we talked about this. I don't remember where you were, but I remember talking about this. If I were God, I would make 1 year exactly 365. Right? Right, Ray J? God didn't screw that up. People screwed that up. Think about how lucky that is, though. I mean, all the other planets, that's pretty darn close, if you ask me. Can I film the Yeah, I sure can. I do that a lot, actually. I haven't always posted them because I feel like I do that. Marco, thank you. If you're serious, you don't have to, but I'm a 3X, but thank you. Hopefully I'll be a 2X at some point here, but thank you. That's amazingly sweet of you. Please don't feel like you have to, but I mean, yeah, if you want to do that, I'd say thank you. Yes, Cargo, I will. You ask, I will. I'll even. What do you want to see? I think they did their sale like 2 nights ago or 2 days ago. The monthlies. I got the wisdom set, Dumbo, and it was Mushu. I think it might have come out yesterday or the day before. But I got these like a week late, so I'll probably buy those tomorrow if they're there. So anyway. And again, Marco, that's amazing. Thank you. Where did I go? Where did I go? I'm way behind in chat, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Cargo says, please keep the chat. Oh, yep. Somebody had to smash somebody. Yeah, guys, even if there's not kids in here, like there often are, talk like a normal person. Thank you, Cargo. Chechnya, Russia? Really? That's so cool. Welcome all the way from Chechnya. You're now in Fort Worth. Well, I'm in Fort Worth, so you're still in Russia. That's so cool. See, that's one of the neatest things. Ray J, where are you at? You're in you in Malaysia? So we got, is it right? Is it Malaysia, Ray J? I feel like that's wrong. And we got people from England, and we had Australia earlier, and now we have Russia. One of the people that I follow, she does a live chat a lot, and she has a map on the back. And when people tell her where they're from, she puts a little pin there. I'm not going to do that, but I kind of love that. Hey, Brenda, how are you? I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Thanks for coming in, Brenda. How's your morning or evening going? It's 12:25 here. Lasercat says, I would love to go to Pioneer Times. So did you watch that show? Was it called like Pioneer House? It was on PBS. Pretty good. Although they cheated, but it was pretty good. No specific time. I just would want to go. I mean, if I could watch it like in a movie, I'd rather that, because that looks like they were having no fun at all. So honestly, if you could be born, I'm not trying to be political, I'm not trying to be religious, but I mean every word of this. If you could be born anywhere at any time, the answer is right here in America and right now. And there's probably arguments. I mean, maybe the Bahamas, but come on. The freest, best chance to move up in the world and do great for your family in the history of the world, in my never so humble opinion. Ultracron says, I'm here for the first time. Do you do this live chat So I haven't done it for I do it for the UFC fights that I'm interested in, and I don't have something else going on. I've done them a few times. I will do them more for sure. What I've done in the past is I've watched, a football game, a baseball game, or a pay-per-view game and just talk it out. So the answer is not always. I'm the executive director of a nonprofit. Sometimes I'm busy with work. I got 4 daughters and a wife and a grandkid. So if life doesn't get in the way, I do. But I don't plan them out. But yeah, Ultra, stop on by. Hit the subscribe button if you want. If you don't, I totally understand that. A lot of Disney stuff here. But yeah, I'm going to be doing late night sports stuff. I'm a big baseball fan, and I live in Texas, and my favorite team is the Dodgers. So about midnight during the baseball season, I'm sitting right here watching baseball. I'll likely be talking baseball, but it's mostly Disney. Disney Sports Food and Family is what I say, but it's mostly Disney. That was a really long answer. Yes, I do it sometimes. Love to have you back, bud. Yeah, I guess I should say that again. I'd love for you to subscribe. Again, I know a lot of people came in for the MMA fights, mostly Disney stuff here, so I won't be hurt if you don't hit the subscribe button. But I'd be happy if you did. It's free, so there's that. Willie, you would go to the year 3000. What was that show? Matt Dillon was in it the first year. It's M. Night Shyamalan, where it was a little town in like Idaho, and they were way out in the future, but they didn't know they were way out in the future. That was good. Actually, it's a book. I think I might want to read that book. I don't remember what it was named. That was good. Willie would go to the year 3000. Oh man, I'd be interested. I wouldn't like. Could I just check it out and come back? I'd want to be right here. I'm sure it'd be great then, but 922 in Grozny, Chechnya. That's so cool, man. I'm so glad you're here. That is so cool. I love it. I hope I'm not boring you to death. There's a lot of great people in this chat, a lot of Disney people. Check them out if you're interested at all. I don't know if people in Russia even know what Disney is. Probably do, right? I don't know. Maybe. We are renovating our office here, so we definitely cannot get any work done. Oh, that's no fun. Indonesia. GMT +7. Okay. Cargo's in Canada. That's right. Cargo had me fooled. I thought she was Western Canada, but you're Eastern Canada, right? But her husband's super awesome because he's a Chargers fan. I hope I have that right. Willie says, Ultra Khan, he mostly does Disney stuff, but he's doing sports events. Yep. Going to start going to live. Cool. Love it, Willie. Understand a bit. My English is not very well. Psh, you're doing better than I would in Russian, my friend. So good for you. The only other language other than English that I ever did was Spanish, and I got a D in Spanish 2 as a sophomore in high school. I don't know if you know what that means, but it basically means it was hard. And you just typed a whole bunch of words in English, and you're Russian, so you're winning. So thank you. What's my favorite movie? Ms. Ryder, you're talking about me? Godfather 2 is my favorite all-time movie. Godfather 2. I love that movie. Ultrakron says, God is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. Wow. He's infinitely perfect and just. God knows what he's doing. There you go, Laser Cat. Therefore, what Ultra said. Totally agree. And all kinds of omni words, which are fun. And a super awesome hotel here in Fort Worth. But Ultra, I'm being funny, but you're totally right. I totally agree. I love it. Amen, my Russian friend. Angel says, I wish I was born during 1965 in California. Why is that, Angel? That's very specific. I was born during 1969 in California. I was a 60s baby, only 7 days. Christmas Day, 1969. What happened in 65 California that makes you want to be there? Because you're wishing you were born at a time and a place where I almost was. Ray J says the movie Raid is probably our most well-known export. Yeah, I guess that's huge right now, right? Ms. Ryder Dice says go Yankees, but we like her anyway. Go Dodgers, baby. Angel says go D-backs. Go Dodgers. I've had dinner in that ballpark, though. Beautiful ballpark. Laser says the Central District couldn't agree more. Regardless of what God you believe in, I think in the end of the day, if you are a good person, God loves you. Actually, Laser, he loves you even if you're a bad person, which I don't understand, but he's nicer than me. Ray J says Yankees deep. Oh, man, that was a great World Series. Who got the hit? He's a good guy, too. Louis Gonzalez. Off of Mariano. That's what Cargo says. But Laser, I'm still going to say it. The good news is he loves you, good or not. Eastern, yeah. I remember you had me fooled. I think I just thought that because your hubby was a Chargers fan, honestly. Oh, man, Willie, me too. I love YouTube. I know, Jellies, right? I'm going to go to work tomorrow, but I don't have to be at a specific time, so I'm doing my thing. I normally let chats get down lower, but we had so many people. I mean, we're at 21 now, 22 now. I would almost feel guilty if I got off now. Ultra says, Willie says, just subscribe to your channel. Ultra, Willie. Oh, very cool. Oh, thank you, Ultra. Yeah, again, if you guys want to subscribe, I'd love to have you. It's free. It helps you out. I totally don't expect you to subscribe if you don't love Disney stuff. I totally get it. But yeah, we're going to be doing some sports stuff too. Lasercat, sorry, I was in a Google Translator. Oh, that's cool. You were in Google Translate. Huh. Neat. Corey says, who else wanted the fight to go the distance? So Corey, I didn't think the fight was going to go the distance. I think everyone who knows anything was picking it to go not make it out of the first round, but nobody thought I was going to do that, right? I wanted it to be fun. It wasn't even fun. You look like me going down the stairs when I'm hurt my knee. Ms. Ryder Die, you're hungry now? Chicano movement was around 1960, was it? Okay, I believe you. I grew up in that area at that time, so I believe you. Yeah, hey, smash that like button. What do we got? We have 40 likes now. 9 dislikes. Ooh, that's my most dislikes ever. Well, you know, I'm a Disney guy, and I can see that. That's all right. So it's funny how people freak out about the dislike button. All the dislike button does is for the person who hits it, not for me. So it doesn't hurt me. It just means that YouTube takes that information and will less likely show them my stuff, which makes sense because they're disliking it. So anyway, but I think 9's my most. But anyway, it doesn't hurt my feelings. Part of me expected this outcome, Corey says. Cain should have never. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I was rooting for him just because I like to see some guy come back, you know. And I'm not. I mean, Ngannou's amazing, but I'm not an Ngannou fan necessarily. I'm not a Cain fan necessarily either, though. I do love Arizona. I almost went to Arizona State. He's from that area, but I don't care about that stuff normally. I was rooting for him. I do. I was. I mean, but I don't know. I picked Cain to win in the first round. But I've told people I wouldn't have bet on it because ring rust, and that was ugly. Yeah, I had over 230. Is that the number? I saw it over 200. Yeah, it was surprising. And it was funny. It was after the fight. So I think what they did is they probably watched the fight and they came to talk about it. Chat was crazy there for a while. Yeah, I'm sure they were. I don't care. The Miz says those dislikes were the trolls. Yeah, we had some idiots. Corey's right. Francis is a hard-hitting beast. I'm not sure he did any hard-hitting tonight. Dole Whip, I don't understand you talk and a little bit with Google Translator, but I'm subscribed now. Well, thank you very much. I think I understood what you were saying. Sweet of you to subscribe. I don't know if I'll ever be in Russia, but I appreciate you being here. And I think it's amazing that I can talk to you while you're in Russia. And I'm not sure why you popped in, but it makes my day that you did. So thank you very much. Did he look sloppy? I wanted Cain to win too, but he looked like he couldn't stand. I'm bummed, but I'm just bummed as a fan, and I'm bummed because he worked so hard to get back. He seems like a nice guy. What do I know? Willie says, I like the chat like this. Just a few people, right? I mean, I was loving seeing the numbers because it's cool and watch time and it makes you feel good, but I couldn't keep up. And my mods, you guys are angels, man. You guys were handling things left and right. There was some lunatics. So, Willie, when you're doing the UFC stuff, fair warning, man. Bunch of crazy people. What do I think about the 49ers? I don't like them. They're going to be good. Garoppolo's good. They're going to get good. They got a bunch of draft picks, don't they? I think they're in a good position. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Garoppolo's ready? We'll definitely see if he can stay healthy. I love Cain, very humble guy, even after losing. Yeah, I agree. A lot of other guys in the UFC would try. No, yeah, you're right, Corey. I totally agree. Yeah, I get that's probably why I like him. I'm not a fan of his, other than he's just amazing. He's been one of the great heavyweights of all time. And again, that Arizona thing, but he seems like a nice guy. Yeah. You crazy too? All right, Willie, that's cool. I hope we stay connected, all of you guys, but Willie especially. Would love to at least hear your podcast and not jump on there with you maybe sometime. I'm honestly so happy to have joined the Disney game. Oh man, I'm happy you're here, Laser. Love you. Great to have so much positivity, right? Don't go on Twitter. Whew. There's so much negativity in the world. Yes, it's been my New Year's resolution 2 years running. Well, how you doing? I only know you through this, but you seem very positive to me, my friend. And I hope I'm positive towards you. Positivity pretty much the most important thing. No, Angel. No, Angel. No. No. The Cardinals? No. And the Chargers. The Chargers are going to be a top 5 team next year. I think they're probably the best team in the AFC next year. Brazil here. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Hello. I hope I'm saying that right. Amen. Lasercat, we do love you, man. Willie, man, I'm glad you're here. What a nice fresh face in the community. This really is a great community. Pirate Princess Red and Cargo and Lasercat and so all the people who've been in the chat for an extended period of time. There's a bunch of neat people here and a bunch of more too. This is late. I mean, it's almost 1 a.m. here. We've got 40, 50, 60 people that are in lots of each other's chats that are just amazing. I feel blessed to know you guys. I was talking to somebody the other day about should we call each other YouTube friends or just friends? Marlon, better than that. Hi, Marlon. I hope you're kidding. I'm great. Don't do that. Yeah, thank you, Pirate Princess Red. I didn't think much of it. I thought Bill Belichick was amazing. I thought the Rams were in over their head. I think you give Bill Belichick 2 weeks, he's going to beat you. Thought the commercials were boring. Thought halftime was stupid. Totally don't need that dude to take his shirt off. Oh, some stupid people. Look at my mods. Dang, I love you guys. Amen to that, Willie. I like that. Pirate Princess Red. Laser, Cargo. On the game. Love you guys. Thank you. I saw one thing for a second. The rest you guys handled. Thank you. Trolls. Do you see the Pats or LA in the Super Bowl? Yeah, I see the Chargers or the Pats. Yeah, I think those are going to be the 2 teams. Yeah, right. They could. I think that those are the best 2 teams in the AFC. I do. I think the Pats have a built-in advantage because their division's so bad. Dolphins, Jets, Bills. So they're automatically they're 11 wins, which is a huge advantage. And the Chargers got to get through the Chiefs, which is they're no joke. But yeah, those are the 2 best teams in my opinion. It's early. Just understand the Russian guy. Like Russian guy. Do I sound like a caveman right there? I think the Patriots can buy Odell. Yeah, maybe. I don't want to like Odell, but boy, he's good. Yes, Caleb, by far. 100%. Yes. How you been, Caleb? Long time no see. Yeah, it's not even a good argument anymore. Go Giants. I don't know if you're talking about San Francisco or New York, but no. I don't like either one of the Giants. UltraCon, I think my LA Rams will be there. So I used to be an LA Rams fan when I grew up in LA, and I moved to San Diego. I was an LA Rams fan. When they moved to St. Louis, I became a Chargers fan. So I kind of root for the Rams, but now that my Chargers are in LA, I can't. I don't know. McVay's a great coach, but he absolutely got out-coached big time by Belichick. Like, I know that's neat, right, Laser? So how do I say that? Sumadinsky district. Sumadinsky. You know what? I'm going to click on Sumadinsky's channel. And give Sumadinsky a follow. As long as it's not something crazy. Let's see what Sumadinsky, I hope I'm saying that right, is all about. It's a fight channel. Boom. You got my sub. We got Khabib on there. Very cool. Oh, that's right. Miz, I remember that. Odell is pretty good. Yeah, that was against my Cowboys. I'm a Chargers fan and a Cowboys fan. So I live here in Dallas, Fort Worth area. You're watching the live stream right now? I mean, the fight's over. The fights are over. Yeah, he loves boxing. I see that. That's cool. Yeah. So I gave you a sub, Sumadinsky. I hope I'm saying that right. We in the Disney community have a thing called Tsum Tsums. I don't know if we're pronounced the same, but spelled at least in the beginning the same. That is neat, isn't it? I mean, all the way from Russia in here. Love it. Love YouTube so much. Well, I'm going to start heading off, guys. I hate to do it with 18 of you in here. I don't want to be rude, but I'm getting sleepy. And I'm on my third iced tea, I guess is what I should call it. Oh, really? Sumadinsky equals Eagle? Very cool. The Eagle District. Nice. Khabib, baby. Khabib. I live down the block from them Cowboys. They're missing. You're a giant spy, or well, we'll leave it at that. That's funny, Miz. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm going to say goodnight. Good night, Willie. Willie, it was an honor meeting you. Eagle District, Sumadinsky District. Super, super loved meeting you. Everybody who was new, who mostly isn't here anymore, appreciate you. You mods, I hope I say it enough. You guys are amazing. There was a lot to do tonight, and you guys took care of them. Hey, EJ Adventures. Hey, how are you? Actually, we're just about to get off. Good morning to you, my my friends. As I lose my voice, Jellies, you were great. Seriously, all my mods, love you guys. Thank you for taking care of that. I'm assuming there was less kids in the chat than normal, but as you guys know, we're a Disney channel, and I work with kids, so there's always kids in, not always, but I'm sure there's kids in here a lot. I have a class where I teach, and they tell me they're in my streams even if they don't pop in. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot to me that you guys took care of that. So Rosa, thank you. Ultra, thank you. Jelly, thank you. Pirate Princess Red, thank you. Laser, thank you. Willie, thank you. Angel, thank you for being here. Okay, I'll check it out. Angel, if you send me a link, I probably won't remember the name tomorrow, and I'm going to bed here. You send me the link, buddy, and I will. I promise. Suviata, I don't know what that means, but hey, yeah, there you go. Okay, looks like we got some dummies in here, but that's good timing. You dummies can stay because we're leaving. But mods, again, thank you guys. That's it. Have the best night ever. It's 1 a.m. here. I hope you have tomorrow off, especially, well, for you people in America. If not, don't work too hard. Do something awesome for somebody and do something awesome for yourself. Have the best night ever. Seriously, seriously, thanks for spending some time with me tonight. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you guys. So I don't know what my plans are tomorrow, but I will be going to the Disney Store. Cargo, I did say I would film it, so I will. Maybe that'll be my video for tomorrow, and I'll pop in here and talk about it. Julio, thanks for popping in. Miz, thanks for coming in. EJ, sorry I missed you as soon as you get in here, but I'm gone. Good night, all. Seriously, I love you guys. Have the best day ever. See you soon. Bye-bye.